It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Texans and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
PA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers. teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Tua sets up to pass it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3. Stroud sets up the play action. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And they'll getting this one down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. This one complete to Smallwood. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Stroud to throw it. Touchdown! Takedown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Valentine now from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Tua. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's caught by Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. On play action, here's Tua. Tua hit and the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And while all of that was going on, we had an injured player out there and needed some attention. So possession's still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Texans will take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's a gain of 34.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And this game, the last one, they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they get away football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Stroud working out of the gun. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Good pickup there, 21 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown, Texans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys had opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Valentine opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Tua now on first down. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Garrett Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 21-3 is your score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Now Stroud. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on 3rd down now. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Here's Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. A short one there to Freiermuth. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this down to the 41.
It's a gain of 6. And the Steeler first down.
Inside handoff, Henry. Down to about the 37.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
22 yards. First down, Steelers.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Escapes the sack. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That pass taken in by Burks. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Number 16.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Roger's numbers would be larger. But remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. But graduate of the Naval Academy back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Third down, turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. They go again with Pierce. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The Texans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. First and 10, it's Stroud. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. And Stroud now to throw. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Alex Highsmith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, he stays up. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Ballantyne now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A gain of 19 yards.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Finds Pickens out right. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Tagovailoa completes it to Coleman. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now, down at the 20-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Keenan Allen, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. And one final game to highlight. We wrap things up on Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the LA Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He was nothing short of amazing, throwing 4 touchdown passes to help push his guys out to a sizable halftime lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
The Texans send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
To his throw, complete there to Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line.
19 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Christian Harris on the coverage.
Tua going to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 28.
17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Now Tua rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Martin Emerson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country line. Looking to pass. Tua. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. And that is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And out will come the offense as they take over. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Coleman has it here right side. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Tua. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here? And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Deontay Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get a bit closer.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. It's complete, and he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Houston set to take over. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Stroud now on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Stroud working out of the gun. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That is caught. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
The throwing again is Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now here's Stroud. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Ballantyne now from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. There is Deontay Johnson as his Steeler offense gets set for this next series. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jonathan Allen able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. He'll take it at the 42. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
He's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Throwing now is Stroud. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but That lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This a 27-yard attempt here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Tua now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Pickens. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Tua to throw again.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that nearly intercepted.